everyone, sorry for the noise that this chair is going to cause. It's so comfy, but it's actually the noisiest fucking chair in the world. So anyway, you see that? You hear that? I'll try not to move. Welcome to today's video where I'm basically just trying to read as many books as I can and giving you a kind of day in the life moment. I actually started reading at 6 a.m. which I think you've already seen that footage. That was the opening footage. And I finished the second book of a manga series that I am reading right now. And I've already put the next 3 on hold, so 3 through 5. And I'm really excited because I actually really am enjoying the manga. Let me show it to you. So the manga is called Library Wars Love and War by Kiro Yumi. And it's kind of a fantasy romance. I would say dystopian fantasy, if anything. The first one was a lot of exposition and a lot of explanation, so I really did enjoy it. But the second one, I was like, let me push through, maybe it gets better. The second one is so good. Turns out to be a love triangle. I love the main character, even though she's very much the ditzy trope. So that part kind of bothers me. There's also a lot of commentary on women here that I don't agree with. Sorry, I have 3 dogs here with me today. You're gonna be hearing a lot of dogs. Really love it. Look, there's Maui. So technically today I've already finished a book. Now let me get into the other 3 books I will potentially be reading in this vlog if I get to them. So the first one I really want to read, I've been dying to read for a minute, and that is Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia. Let's be real. I've kind of talked about this in my autumn TBR video, but basically it's a Gothic horror book in 1950s Mexico. Our main character moves into a house, and the house is like, I think, sentient. A lot is going on, and it's just giving so much October Halloween, which I want to get more into the mood of. The next one is a book that I actually haven't seen on Book Talk or anything really, but I saw in Barnes and I'm obsessed with, and that is Hotel Magnifique by Emily J. Taylor. Don't know a lot about it. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. More than anything, I got it because of the cover, because like, look at this. You're telling me you wouldn't pick it up just by the cover? She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. She's the moment. And the third book I have is Love in the Time of Serial Killers by Alicia Thompson. Gorgeous. Can true love survive her true crime obsession? I don't know. So basically I bought these 2 books for a vlog idea I had, and I just don't think I'm gonna get that done in October before the month ends. So now that I'm saying it out loud, I do want a romance book vlog because I don't read romances like ever, and I want to do a vlog where I just try out romance novels and see what the fuck the hype is about, because every time I've tried to start one since I was like in middle school, I cannot get through it, girl. Like, I just can't. So anyway, I am definitely gonna put on makeup at some point in this video because I cannot be walking around like a ghoul for the rest of the video. Let's just get to reading. I want to read, and then soon I'll make my afternoon coffee, and you're gonna see that, and it's gonna be a cute vlog. Again, and excuse if you hear any tippy tapping or noises in the background. That would be the beagles. As you guys just saw, I made my little afternoon latte coffee. Literally look forward to it every single day. Yum. It gives fall, it gives afternoon coffee, it gives happiness. Anyway, I wanted to give a quick little update because I think I've read about like 35 pages-ish. I'm on chapter 3 since the last time we spoke. But I have actually a few comments I want to say about the book so far. First of all, I love the writing. The writing is atmospheric, but it's concise, and it's not like 50 million details just describing like a painting on the wall, but at the same time I know exactly what painting is on the wall, if that makes sense. Basically, the story starts when we're following our main character Noemi, who is a rich girl. She is a socialite, she is flighty, she is honestly kind of careless, kind of rebellious, but it's the 50s, so it's like a big deal to be that. It's already been commented that she just like flies through men, which I am a huge fan of. I personally Noemi slays. When she comes home from a party, her father tells her that her cousin Catalina, who lives on the countryside, has been sending him letters basically saying that she's being poisoned by her husband and that she sees ghosts going through the walls and people are whispering to her at night, indicating something's up. Like, if it's not real, it's at least mentally something's up. So Noemi's dad sends her to go visit Catalina to see what's going on, because he had sent letters to her husband and her husband's like, no, she's fine, she doesn't need any help, she doesn't need any professional help, like she's good, she's just a little sick. And obviously Noemi's dad has a brain and doesn't completely trust that. Me personally, I don't know why he would even contact the husband, but that, you know, it's the 1950s, maybe it was different. Obviously it was different. I've gotten so far as Noemi getting to the house, which they call the high place. It's basically the only mansion in this really small town in the countryside of Mexico. I don't know if anyone's seen this movie by, I think it was Guillermo del Toro. It's called Crimson Peak. Tom Hiddleston's in it. It gives me such intense Crimson Peak vibe. Already the house like feels sentient and it feels sketch. They're sus as hell. It's weird. It's so weird. Noemi's sussed out and I'm sussed out. I think that I'm really gonna like it and I'm probably gonna fly through it. I thought that I would start with it because it's shorter than the other two. It's only 200 pages, but the text is tiny. I also made myself a little midday snack, which is my waffle, which I'm going to eat now before I keep reading. I hope you enjoyed that live reaction I just did of when I first read that line. But also, I wanted to mention something I didn't mention before my update, which is a big deal. Catalina, her husband and the family she married into are white English people. Meanwhile, she's Mexican, but apparently white passing. So then that's another part of the really creepy thing, that they're probably super racist and scary. Adds to the fear. Hi, so I just decided to turn the camera on because I am reading a scene that just has me reacting out loud. Like, I just out loud went, oh my gosh. It's just a really intense scene in which Noemi is meeting the rest of the family, including like the patriarch, I guess, and he's making just really microaggression, not even micro, I think it's like just aggressive racist comments. This is getting so... I want to say a few thoughts before I forgot them, and I just constantly find myself wanting to take pictures of the pages because the words are so pretty and they're so important and it's just so beautifully written and scary and sketch, and I'm like icked out and disturbed and scared for her, for Noemi. The things they say to her and the things that she just has to take because she's like basically being ambushed constantly because it's like a whole family against her and she's isolated in this home on the mountains. Like, I'm overwhelmed, but it's so good. I feel like I'm flying through this book. I probably am not, but I'm just really into it. Hello everyone and good morning. It is the next day. I think like almost 8 in the morning. Been up since 6. Had sister duties I had to do. I want to read a little more before I talk about it. I'm around the 100 page mark. More than anything, I'm just gonna say I love it. But I'm gonna get into more fun stuff later. So I just made my coffee, my little morning latte. Yum. Café con leche, when it has like American shit, pumpkin spice just hits different. I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, I have a fun morning planned. The hair is not herring. And then I also have a movie that I'm gonna watch tonight with my brother and his best friend, and then I have the Taylor Swift movie at 10:30. Anyway, I'm gonna go watch some Ghost Files and drink my coffee and read some before I cry. It's been a few days. Sorry for the noise. I'm in my backyard and my house is right next to a main road, but I know I haven't officially updated you guys at all, so I'm actually just gonna do that later. I am enjoying my morning with my little starbies, finishing the book I was supposed to finish like 4 days ago. We're gonna finish her today. Good things come to those who wait. My hair is looking crazy today, so just chill with me this morning while I read. It is so nice and chilly outside today. Am I giving you guys motion sickness? I'm moving this a ton. Hi, I know I look absurd, but when I tell you I have never read a book like this in my existence, I have never felt this way after finishing a book in my life. My heart is still beating. I like it fast. Silvia Moreno Garcia. What? Harrowing, chilling, intoxicating. I literally, I could not put this book down, and at the same time, I never wanted to pick it up because I knew I was scared. If you're a fan of Hereditary, if you're a fan of disturbing, real horror, if you're a fan of Gothic horror, my God, this writing, 6-star read. 6-star read. Go read this.